Right now, I'm just more so focused on beating Indiana. Just make sure we have a good game plan. I really look down the road too much. Whenever the game's over, I'll be able to discuss that a lot more.
Is your mind truly still not made up, or do you have your mind made up and you're just not saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just still going through the process right now, just trying to weigh everything out. Mostly right now, I'm concerned about Indiana. Make sure I do the right things with zone and pass protection.
I know you don't want to talk about this. This is the last question I asked. How do you compare going through this than going through the recruiting process in high school?
Talking about like the NFL thing.
Well, just the decision, because I mean, you have to make that decision on both ends.
Yeah, I mean it's very similar. No, it's not. I wouldn't say it's similar. You don't get to choose. You know what I mean? If you're fortunate to get picked, you are. But I wouldn't necessarily just call it recruiting. 'Cause I think in terms of recruiting, if you're like a 14-year or like an 8-year veteran, you're putting up great stats and all the teams are coming after you. But I wouldn't compare it like that.
How's it feel coming back? You guys got a couple days to rest, kind of chill out a little bit. You get back to the practice field last week, and you get down here. How's it feel? How's it feel?
I feel good. Yeah, it was fun just being down here. Different scene. It was really humid when we first got here, so it was like, oh, here we go again. But it's always sort of fun. It's interesting being in this state for me.
How much has somebody like Brandon Kennedy had to rely on you, maybe a little bit good advice coming back from injuries or whatnot, him just pushing through towards now?
Oh, I wouldn't say BK cared a lot of me at all, since we're just way different boats and learns what we have and what we've endured. But, BK is wise beyond his years, honestly. Probably the most mature player we have on this team, if we're being quite honest. So, he's never going to do anything to jeopardize himself. I mean, obviously he's fighting through it, man. He's doing everything he needs to do every day. He's the ultimate competitor. He's always writing notes in meetings. You can't ask for a better player than him.
When you look at Indiana, what do they do up front that impresses you, and what will you guys have to do well to move the ball and have success up front?
Yeah, they have a lot of different fronts. They do a lot of different movement things, and from a defensive standpoint, I mean it's the last game of the season, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot more exotic stuff than we have before. But hats off to that program. They do a lot of good stuff on defense, man.
How much film study did you do on Indiana before you came to Jacksonville, and how much more will you do while you're on this road trip?
Being quite honest, not much. I looked at them. I watched all their games. Just sort of looking at that. But my main focus is just like the players I'm gonna go against. But especially yesterday night, I was able to watch a lot of film, just take it in a little bit better, just to get a better feeling and understanding about their movement and what to expect a little bit.